Charles, congratulations. It's another podium for you. You're pushing and taking as much as you can from this season. Is it a weekend of progress for Ferrari despite the gap that still exists to McLaren?
Yeah, we are working in the right direction. I think we've brought some upgrades this weekend which helped us to close a little bit the gap. The gap is still significant, unfortunately, and we've got to push in order to bring as many upgrades as possible, as soon as possible, in order to close that gap. But it's been a positive weekend overall, I think. So on that, I'm happy that we've maximized our potential. Now we've got to have a better potential.
We heard about the lifting and coasting, which we know is a thing you're having to do. Is it only going to be a temporary problem? Is there something coming that will stop you having to do that and develop your race pace in that sense?
I really hope so. Today was very tough for that. I had to do a lot of management, especially on the first stint, and it was not fitting my driving style, it was not fitting the balance that I had, and I was really struggling on that first stint and some part of the second stint as well. So yeah, but it's the way we've got to run at the moment.
Just finally, listen, it looks like the constructors will go to McLaren and a McLaren driver will win the Drivers' Championship. How important is it for Ferrari to get in the mix for wins but by the end of this season? 2026 will be the priority, but must the team conjure a few wins by the end of the year?
I mean, it's always important, I think, just for the people back in Manuel, for the people at the track, for us drivers as well, to know that we can turn the situation around and be competitive again is very important for everyone. So it will be really nice. However, this season ends, as you said, I think it's going to be very unlikely to now turn the situation around at a point where we can win the constructors, because the point difference is very significant, and I don't see why McLaren will start doing a really bad job from now on. But yeah, we need to keep our head down, keep working very hard, and whatever we can still learn this season, we need to learn it.
Well done.